Think about it, every time you use a Google search, a Facebook update, or an Apple service, you're essentially giving away your personal data. But have you ever stopped to think about who's really in control of this data? Is it Google, Apple, or something else entirely? One of the most significant players in the digital landscape is Google. With its search engine, Android operating system, and Google Drive, Google has access to a vast amount of personal data. From the search terms you type into the Google search bar to the emails you send through Gmail, Google knows what you're doing online. But Google isn't the only one collecting your data. Apple, with its iPhone, iPad, and Apple Watch, has its own set of tools for collecting and analyzing your personal information. From the apps you download to the emails you send through iCloud, Apple knows what you're doing online. So, who really controls your digital life? Is it Google, Apple, or something else entirely? The answer lies in the data itself. Take, for example, the Cambridge Analytica scandal, where a third-party app harvested the data of millions of Facebook users without their consent. In this case, it was a third-party app that was collecting and selling user data without their knowledge or consent. This raises the question, what else is happening behind the scenes that we're not aware of? Google and Apple have both made promises to protect user data and ensure transparency in their data collection practices. However, the reality is that these companies are still collecting vast amounts of personal data, often without users' knowledge or consent. One of the most significant concerns with Google and Apple's data collection practices is the potential for bias and manipulation. For example, if Google's algorithms are biased towards certain search results, it can have a profound impact on how we consume information. Moreover, the lack of transparency and accountability in Google and Apple's data collection practices makes it difficult for users to make informed decisions about their digital lives. So, what can we do to take back control of our digital lives? One solution is to use alternative search engines and data storage services that prioritize user privacy and data protection. Another option is to use encryption tools and password managers to protect our personal data from unauthorized access. Finally, it's essential to be aware of the data collection practices of the apps and services we use. We must read the fine print and make informed decisions about what data we share and with whom. In conclusion, the truth is, we're not as in control of our digital lives as we think we are. Google and Apple, as well as other tech companies, are collecting and using our personal data in ways that are often invisible to us. However, by being aware of these practices and taking steps to protect our personal data, we can take back control of our digital lives and ensure that our data is used responsibly and with our consent. It's time to wake up to the reality of our digital lives and demand more transparency and accountability from the companies that collect and use our personal data. We must hold these companies accountable for their actions and ensure that our data is used responsibly and with our consent. The future of our digital lives depends on it. By taking control of our data and demanding more transparency and accountability from the companies that collect and use it, we can create a better digital world for everyone. So, the next time you use a Google search or an Apple service, remember that you're giving away your personal data. But also remember that you have the power to take back control of your digital life. It's time to wake up to the reality of our digital lives and demand more transparency and accountability from the companies that collect and use our personal data. By being aware of these practices and taking steps to protect our personal data, we can create a better digital world for everyone. So, what can we do to take back control of our digital lives? We must read the fine print, be aware of the data collection practices of the apps and services we use, and demand more transparency and accountability from the companies that collect and use our personal data. In conclusion, the truth is, we're not as in control of our digital lives as we think we are. But by being aware of these practices and taking steps to protect our personal data, we can take back control of our digital lives and create a better digital world for everyone.